traditional Thanksgiving meal means hours of time in the kitchen. So what do you feed your family before the turkey is done? Well, today we're getting some appetizer help from Susanna Berry. It is always a pleasure to have you come in studio and bring all of your wonderful food. But that is the key. You're one of the people that will be in the kitchen doing all of the work.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
It's a lot of work. And when your guests are there, they want to definitely graze on something before the meal is ready. So
Absolutely.
You brought a lot of options that are easy to make, and most of them under 15 minutes.
Yes, they can be done very quickly.
Okay.
And also the day beforehand, too, so that you have things on hand and you don't have to worry about it.
All right, I love it. I know people are definitely listening up now. Okay.
Yes.
Let's start on this side of the table because a lot of these items you brought in from the farmer's market.
I did. I brought from Fulton Street Farmer's Market. Right now is the height of the season. You can buy so many good things down there. All the Christmas trees and the greens are going to come in. It turns into a magical, beautiful place.
All right, so the first place we're going to start is right here. I think we're going to talk about some drinks.
Yes, we are.
One for the adults, one for the kiddos.
Absolutely. This is our 2-for-1 drink. So we can have something that pleases everyone.
Okay.
And also something not too strong.
I like that because you never want to have your guests drinking and then send them on their way after the meal.
It's true.
Yes.
Very much so.
Okay, so what do we have here?
So we have our 2 pitchers. What we do is we start off with a simple syrup, and we take apple cider, honey, and we bring that to a simmer on the stove for about 10 minutes or so until it's reduced by half.
Okay.
And then we have a very strong concoction here, very sweet.
No, I'm gonna have to smell.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Doesn't that smell good?
Yes.
So we're gonna put some of that into this pitcher. And we're going to put some of that into this pitcher. So you could double this easily, too.
Okay. And we just have ice in there and then some berries.
I just did a sort of a little ice mold in there just so it would hold for us a little.
Perfect.
And then we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice. But you also could add kombucha, too. This would be very good.
Okay.
So we're going to give that a smidge. And
just a little bit?
Just a little bit. You can always adjust your taste.
Okay.
And then, for our alcohol version, you could use a pale ale or you could use a beautiful hard cider. And this happens to be one that you can buy right at Fulton Street. Get your jug, come refill it every time you want.
And that's something that you do.
Oh,
you
every Saturday.
Bring your jug and refill it.
Every Saturday. So if we put... And this one happens to be cherry. Look at that color, and this is really good.
That is beautiful.
It was hard not to drink this all week. And then we're going to add a little bit of seltzer to it. And so that sort of waters it down a little bit also.
Okay.
And you can adjust all of these tastes here. And then that gives it a nice bubble factor, too.
That is really beautiful.
That's gorgeous. Wait till you try it.
Oh, you did bring glasses. Okay, we'll
did.
definitely have to try.
Yeah.
Oh, I like your glasses better.
That one's better for you.
Okay, so I'm going to pour this. And then for the kiddies,
so for
what
the
else
kids,
do you add?
So in this one, you could add some apple juice. I'm going to add some more seltzer to this. And then we're just going to give it some nice plain apple cider. And this one ends up being a little sweeter also, which is nice. So let's add a little bit of this.
I love that they look the same. You know, so often the little kids, they come up and they say, I want Mama's juice. I want what Mommy has. Well, you've got the same thing right there, honey.
That's right. And then you could put cinnamon sticks, apples, something in here to show that it is more the kid version.
I love this. Okay, I'm going to taste this.
Okay, try that.
Let's move on down because I love this. It looks beautiful. Now, when I see this, I picture going to someone's house and giving this as a gift.
This would make a great hostess gift, most definitely. So I always say this is a great thing to do to have for the holidays ready for baking, pies, just as an appetizer, and then also to put on top of salads and things like that, your spicy herb roasted nuts.
Okay, and this is extremely easy to do.
Very easy to do.
So tell us how you did this.
Okay, so heat your oven to about 350. You don't want it too high. Take about 4 cups mixed nuts, any kind that you like, drizzle with some olive oil, and then use cinnamon, clove, allspice, nutmeg, get everything coated well, put it on a baking sheet, pop it in the oven, and then you're going to want it to go just a few shades down. It's only going to take about 5 minutes for them to roast.
Keep your eye on it.
Keep your eye on it. Give it a stir if you need to. Take it out, cool it down, done.
So either a gift, hostess gift, or just put it out and people can kind of graze as they're waiting for that turkey to be done.
That's right.
Oh, I love it.
Last minute guests, maybe with a glass of wine. Very addicting. You want to be careful there. Once you start eating them.
She says they're addicting, so.
Once you start eating them.
I need to try. Okay.
Okay.
Let's move down. This is really beautiful, and it looks like it took a lot of time.
Okay,
but
this is so simple. No, you have to have a sheet of puff pastry in your fridge for the holidays. Anyone stops by, you can whip this up very quickly. It looks like you spent a ton of time, but you did not.
So where does one find puff pastry?
Right in your refrigerated section, right by all the pizza refrigerated crusts and things like that. So just, we're gonna take beautiful heirloom organic carrots. We're going to give them a roast, drizzle of olive oil, a little bit of rosemary. Then you're going to take your puff pastry crust, put it out, and then do some sort of a creamy herb cheese.
Okay.
And then put your carrots on top, give it another drizzle of olive oil, some more rosemary, give it a bake, and done.
Wow.
And
that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Isn't that beautiful? You want your oven a little higher for this, around 400, because you want all that butter and that puff pastry.
You want it to rise.
To rise, absolutely.
Okay. All right, I'm going to grab a piece of this.
Okay.
And move on down. All right. Obviously, the cranberries. You have to have these at your table.
Oh, you
and incorporate them into a dish. This dish is really, really unique.
This is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I'm going to tip this up so our viewers can see.
Okay, I took this to a potluck last weekend, and I had rave reviews on this. This is a Brussels sprout salad completely in the raw. So very light, absolutely delicious.
Great for vegetarians and vegan. I love what you did with it on the small plates here.
Yes, so then you could put it into beautiful little gourmet cups here and serve it up. And this is so easy to put together. You can chop everything up, put it in the fridge the night before, and then just dress it with your vinaigrette when you're ready to use it. And there you see we've got those roasted nuts on there again.
That is gorgeous. We know that a lot of these items came from the Fulton Farmers Market. That's actually where you are a lot of the time.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about the market. Even if people have been there, the holidays especially are the time that you're going to find those really unique items.
Absolutely. So everyone's going to be out there. We're going to have so many Christmas trees, greens, wonderful things. Next Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be very busy
right before Thanksgiving.
Yes, shopping. You can get so many of these items there. And just bring your bags and stock up.
There are those carrots.
There they
beautiful
are.
Carrots.
That's right. Beautiful. And then we're going to go all the way until December 23rd with the market. So we're out there.
Okay,
and
awesome. Yeah, people need to stop by. Definitely check your items out. Real quick, we want to say that everyone can get these recipes by going to your website.
Absolutely.
And tell us what that is.
So if you want to go to www.berrybow.com.
Berry Bow.
Yeah, and I will also post them on Facebook, and I'll try Instagram too.
Okay.
If I have time.
Perfect. All right. And if you stop by the market, she has a printout that she's going to have there on the table, and you can pick up for this season's holiday parties.
That's right.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. I'm going to take a bite of this, and we're going to head over to break. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Thank you.
That's Wes